Hey there, Captain Wetbeard here, and today we're going to be talking about roles in Pokemon Unite. Alright, let's go ahead and pull up our list of Pokemon. So, there are a couple differences between Pokemon Unite and traditional MOBAs. One of the major differences is the matches are shorter. They're going to be 5 to 10 minutes long based on your game mode, and the gameplay is a bit simplified. Because of that, there are less roles, and they're a little bit easier to understand for the most part. Coming from MOBAs, it might be a little tricky, but I'll help you understand. Okay, so your defenders, which would be like your Slowbro, your Blastoise, Snorlax, Mamoswine, Crustle, or Greedle. Those are going to be, in MMO terms, they're like a tank, right? In MOBA terms, they might be referred to as a durable. They're good at survivability, they have a lot of HP, they have a lot of defense, they're good at staying alive, right? Generally speaking, in a fight, you want to try and bait the opponents into fighting the tank slash durable slash defender, and that way the rest of the team can stay alive, right? Now, you've also got your supports, right? So supports, generally speaking, are going to have healing abilities. They'll be able to give themselves or teammates shields, and they will have the ability to disable opponents, potentially, right? So, supports, generally speaking, are going to want to keep a little bit of distance between them and the enemy, so that they can help keep their team alive. Next, we have Speedsters. Now, Speedsters, the closest analog in MOBA terms would be your Initiator or your Escape. They're generally speaking going to have an easy method of getting into combat quickly, doing some damage, and then escaping. So they're good at ambushes, and they're good at starting a team fight when their allies are hiding in the tall grass. Okay? So keep that in mind. If you want to be the one who starts the fights, you're going to want to be a Speedster. Next up, we have Attackers. Now that would be your Gardevoir, Venusaur, and your Ninetales, along with a few others. So attackers in both MMO and MOBA terms would be referred to as a nuker, or a DPS, right? So they're going to have abilities that let them do usually AoE attacks. They're going to have particularly good damage early on. Because of the fact that it's based on their abilities, it doesn't necessarily scale as well into the very, very late game. But in the early to mid game, they're extremely powerful. And also, you're always going to want to be careful when facing them, no matter what, because they're going to usually have some lockdowns. Alright, now finally we get to the all-arounders. All-arounders, in MMO and MOBA terms, the closest analog would be a carry, right? They're your late game, pure power. If they're doing well during the match, in the late game, they're going to be absolutely killing the entire enemy team, single-handedly for the most part. You do have to play smart, and it does take a good bit of skill, because of the fact that you need to do well early, so that late game you can dominate. Now, as the lane partner of an all-arounder, it's going to be your job to help distract the opponents to make sure that the all-arounder can get farmed up, because they need to build up XP, and they need to get some early points in so that they can have that late game advantage. Alright, well that pretty much explains all of the roles in Pokemon Unite and their analogs in other forms of gaming. If you have enjoyed the video and found it informative, be sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss future content. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night. Peace out.